Hey darlings and beavers, welcome to my channel Me and Places. I'm Paulina, and right now I am in a village Nova Vesna in Slovakia. I'm more and more near to my favorite mountains, Tatras, but today I'm not going to high Tatras yet because the weather is like heavy rain every hour plus thunderstorm, so really not a good day to go do any mountain hikes. So I'm going to Poprad instead. I have never been there before. I have been there by fact just changing my trains, but I have never seen the town. And they have some museums, and we will see what I will make out of this day. Join me virtually. I was thinking why my camera is so not straight, but actually it's this roof. This side is taller than this side. Anyways, I am in Poprad, darlings, and I wanted to tell you about the train. So there is a train from Štrbski Pleso to Poprad, which stops on different places in between, and it's very handy. And I usually buy tickets on the website. It's like ZSSK, but there is also an app, and you can also buy it by SMS, so a phone ticket, and you can also buy it in some info points inside train stations, but in my experience it's a little bit more expensive if you buy it there and not online. But the website functions really well. You don't need to do anything, just buy a ticket and you have it on your phone, and it's really handy. So it works for me all the time. Also, I have my water bottle with me, and I just sipped a little bit the tap water I got into the bottle today from the local tap. And I want to tell you something. In Finland we have tap water that you can drink safely and nicely, and the taste is so clear. It actually takes the thirst away, and it's so satisfying to drink it. And when I travel in Europe, a lot of countries serve tap water that you can just drink from the tap. But in many countries it has maybe some minerals that are more prominent in the water than in the Finnish water. So it kind of has this aftertaste that leaves you more thirsty. So I did drink filtered water in some of the countries, or I just end up drinking much more because it kind of leaves you even more thirsty. Or in some countries I even bought like a bottled water because the taste was just so different from what I'm used to. But here in Slovakia, oh my god, this is the best water. This is my second favorite water after Finland, and it's so satisfying to drink it. Thank you to Tatra Mountains. It actually tastes like you are already hiking somewhere up and you are drinking from a mountain stream. It has such a clean taste, and it really takes care of your thirst. I love that. Thank you, Slovakia. I'm lucky there is like a break in apocalyptic weather, so I can make this video walking outside. But yeah, my first stop will be breakfast. I cannot survive without breakfast, and my stomach is already telling me what the hell, where is your food? So I'm going to a café which has a lot of pancakes. It's kind of a local thing. The pancakes, the kind of bigger, thinner ones. And let's eat. It is this place over here. And it's closed. It's closed on Saturdays apparently, which I didn't know. So I'm just gonna go somewhere. here stands a 13th century church of Saint Egidius, one of the oldest buildings in Poprad. I heard that its walls still carry medieval frescoes from the 15th century. Unfortunately, the church was closed, so I could not admire those myself. Next stands a bell tower, for bells bigger than those the church can handle. Historically, towers like this weren't just for ringing bells, but also served as watchtowers, spotting danger and warning of fires. And right here is actually one cafe, and it's definitely open, so let's go there. And here is the Tatra Gallery. Let's go there, let's go there. So Tatra Gallery opened on Saturday from 1 to 5. Wait, what? There's Banksy exhibition. €9 is the entry. Until 20th September, yay! Like what? I'm so lucky. Yeah, Banksy. Something about paintings I saw that feels deeply tied to this place. A sense of the landscape, the traditions, or the spirit of the people. I can't quite put it into words, but to me as to a tourist, it somehow felt uniquely Slovakian. And then, as promised, there was Banksy, or I mean, replicas of his work. This is from the wall of hotel. So there is also a half an hour documentary about Banksy and all the works he did, and they also tell about a hotel he designed, a few meters from the separation wall between Israel and Palestine. It is called the Wall of Hotel, and it received both a lot of critique, but also attention to the conflict, which I believe was his intention. I didn't know about that. This is new information for me. So I'm happy I visited this museum. I learned something new. You know, I visited last time the Banksy exhibition years ago in Amsterdam. And there they actually had like pieces of walls and some kind of doors and stuff like that with some real paintings. Here, of course, it's the copies of his original work. But I still think it's cool to see all that, because I don't think I will be able to travel all the places where he painted murals during my whole life. So it's actually nice you can have an exhibition to see what are all the things he did. For example, the flower thrower in Beit Sahur, Palestine, the hammer boy in New York, gorilla in a pink mask in Bristol, Nola in the district of New Orleans, US, or No Future in Southampton, England. Darlings, these were done in Ukraine. This was done on a wall ruined by Russian soldiers. And this picture was actually on Ukrainian stamps. Look at that. And just for the record, this museum has a really cool room for kids to play. And a resting corner, look at that. And I love how these activities combine history and museum stuff with something fun. I think that's really cool. And what I'm searching next in Poprad is some craft beer. You know I love craft beer. I have seen so many unique breweries in Slovakia, and all the beer I tasted here is always so good. So let's see if there is some craft beer in Poprad. The thunder is on the way. Okay, this looks like it might have craft beer. It sure does, and I am trying one local craft beer. Look how thick it looks, but it's very easy to drink. Yeah, it tastes like, I don't know, juice, even though it's so thick. This is red rye beer, and I have never tasted anything like this. It's like bitter, 5% of sour, and it has a lot of alcohol percentage, but as I said, it is really easy to drink. Okay, darlings, this was my brief walk through Poprad, and I'm going back to Nova Lesna, the place where I'm staying, because I need to plan my trip a little bit. I have no idea where am I staying after 2 days, so it's crucial to plan a little bit. So I'm just going to the train station and then back to the village. And tomorrow I'm gonna go to Popradsky Pleso, my favorite place on earth at this moment. So see you there, and thank you for following my walk through Poprad. Bye, darlings!